Hi guys. Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we would do a summer palette pulls for my eyeshadow collection. It seems like we haven't really pulled much lately. I know previously that I was pretty much focusing on using my Odin's Eye current palettes while they were having the Easter spring mystery box sale. And so yes, happy to report that I did not purchase one, and some of my suspicions were confirmed in seeing some of the unboxings. I definitely would have gotten duplicates, so I am pleased with that decision. But yeah, it's just an easy Saturday morning. Wanted to just take it easy. Got my PJs here, and my makeup, and I'm a happy clam. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. It's been a bit since we have used the Tiny Decisions app, but here she is, and I will be using this to pull my palettes. So the first one that is coming up is Odin's Eye Saga of Freya, which, as you guys already know, my Odin's Eye palettes that are here in my current rotation container storage thing. I believe Saga of Freya was in there previously, so I think I'm going to I'll show you guys my Elva palette, face palette that I have been wanting to use while the mystery boxes were being sold. That is this one here. This is a highlighter palette. I think I will be switching this out, and anything basically Odin's Eye that comes up, I will probably just go ahead and put back, because you guys know I've been using those. Like, so also the Word was in there, and that was this green palette here. So I'll be putting that one back, as well as the Planet Spirit, which is here. I'm putting this back. I did some summer nails, neon 80s vibes. I'm hoping you enjoy, and this palette I definitely used as well. Put that one back, and yeah, I had used this Stone and Rock, even though it's already back in the drawer. All of these Odin's Eye palettes I have been using recently, so I'm gonna pick a different. Here's that Saga of Freya that just came up in Tiny Decisions. And that was this green and pink, and Stone and Rock was the grungy greens. Gorgeous palette. Love this one. So happy with it. But I would like to have something new. This is also like a lot of these whimsical spring colors. This was another highlighter that I had in rotation. I'll be putting that back, as well as this one here. These are also from the Norns collection. I'll be putting this one back here. And so let's go ahead, and I'll take my booklet that I have been tracking my usage in, and I'm going to basically go through and cross or dot any of the Odin's Eye palettes that I have been using, and it looks like I pretty much have got most of them down. And so now we are set to go ahead and start picking. and select another one. So now we will go for the Cara Goddess. This Cara Goddess, I believe, is, I think it's a gray palette that I actually have over here. Let's see if I can grab it. That is this one here. The Cara Goddess palette. Super beautiful silver packaging. It's a rather large palette. This is her here. And this is what she looks like inside. Super huge mirror. And those are the shades there. So she is beautiful. Beautiful. I'm excited to have her in. So we'll go for Cara Goddess. The next one we'll go for here is going to be Ode Inside Christmas Eve. So yeah, I already said I'm not going to do an Ode Inside. Let's go ahead and select again. We'll do BH Blueberry Muffin, which is here. I don't think I've used this one recently. I'm gonna look in my list and I don't. Let's see. Beauty. Oh yeah, we did already use this one. So it's already marked on my list. I'm glad I kept a hard copy. Okay, let's pick another one. And this one is going to be Revolution Elf. Let's see. Looking here. Revolution Elf has already been used. Wow, I didn't realize that like so many duplicates would come up. Cara Goddess I already used too. So we're kind of striking out. I need to go for ones I haven't used. But this is exciting because it's telling me that this was the elf one, in case you remember this one, that I'm working through my collection. So basically all the ones without the circles, the little bullet points here, are the ones that I still need to use. So you guys can kind of see I'm getting through quite a few of them. So let's go ahead and go for another one and see what comes up. Natasha Denona Ayana. Let's see, is that on my list to be used? Already used it. That's this one here. Let's go for another one. Let's see, this one is ABH Sultry. ABH Sultry. Ooh, yes. Love this palette. I love this palette. Oh my gosh. She's so pretty. So pretty. And I do believe, yes, she has not been used, so we get to use her. Ooh, so pretty, so pretty. Love, love, love. Good pick. Okay, so that's our first one for this pull for this month here. Then let's go for another one. Let's see if you guys can see my palettes a little better than me. Let's see, Too Faced Hot Buttered Rum. Too Faced Hot Buttered Rum. Let's see. Is that in here as being used? Yeah, we already used it. Let's go for another one. Too Faced Christmas. We already used that. Fine Grind from Marc Jacobs. I do believe that is also one that I've used. I'm wondering if I should just start going through and picking palettes manually that I know I haven't used. Yeah, because we used Fine Grind already. Interesting. Okay. We got Too Faced PBJ. That's another one I have not used. So let's go for that one. I just need to find her, which I think she may be up in, yeah, I see her there. Let's see how I can get her. Sorry if I scared you guys. But here we go. Too Faced PB&J. It's one of the 10 palettes. So cute. So cute. Love her. And this is what she looks like inside. That'll be good for some everyday looks. So the Too Faced PB&J. And then let's see what will come up next. How about Flower Desert Lights? Let's see. Got Coastal Lights here. Desert Lights. Here's Desert Lights. Desert Lights from Flower. Super beautiful shadows. I really enjoy these. Good. Alright. And then we've got, let's see, BH Santa. Do we use BH Santa? Because you guys know I was thinking of doing a Christmas in July. So I'm not sure if we're going to bring that in or not. Let me see. Have I used BH Santa? I'm going through my list here. Because I thought for some reason that the app would kind of do this on its own. But I did use Zodiac, Love Signs, BH Santa. Yep, I used BH Santa. So let's continue. Let's go for Alter Ego Canyon. Do we use Alter Ego Canyon yet? Looking through here. Alter Ego Canyon. No, we have not. So that is a valid pull. What's interesting to me is that these palettes have very similar color stories. So I may also need to just manually go in and select some summer palettes. But that might be a separate video. I'm not sure yet. But here is the Alter Ego Canyon. CANYON palette. Here. And this is what she looks like here. Super pretty, like golden sunset tones there. And I feel like these are all going to play well together. I do want to find some color ideally though, so let's go for another one so you can get some variety. Too Faced Gingerbread. Too Faced Gingerbread. I'm looking here. We used that one already. Let's see what else we've got. Odin's Eye Christmas Eve. Okay, so you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna go through here now. We're gonna go through here because the app is like kind of not working the way I thought it would. So I think I'm just gonna, we got ABH Sultry, Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons. Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons would be the next one down. However, it's another brown color story. So let's look at ABH Riviera. Let's see where that one is. Hold on just a second while I grab it. Okay, thanks for being patient, guys. So this is what I mean by just wanting a little bit of color and variety. Here is the ABH Riviera. It's kind of got that nautical packaging. And here's Riviera. And what's really great about her is she is full of color. So there she is. Got some hot pink, some purple, some mustard yellow. So that is a great pick. So I think we'll go for that one. As well as, let's see, who would be next? We've got the PBJ, we've got the Subculture, no, we've got Riviera. Too Faced Pumpkin, that's not really very, let's do the Too Faced Clover. That's this little one here. Too Faced Clover, she'll be super cute. This Too Faced Clover. Super cute, and again, some more color. So let's see what she looks like here. Our Clover is here, and that is good. So I think with these palettes here, we've got all of these pulls. We should be good for a bit of time, and then we can come up and do a get ready with me really quick. So go ahead and pause for a second. So I am back, here we are, and we'll go ahead and review the palettes that were selected for summer. So first we have the Anastasia Riviera. And then we had the PB&J from Too Faced here. That was this little brownie here. And then here is the Riviera here. And then we had the Sultry here. This one, it's one of my favorite palettes, I want to say. It's perfect everyday palettes. The ABH. That might be the one I'm gonna go for today. We had Clover. And we had Desert Lights. And I really, really want, though, something that's calling to me is I'm gonna use some of my Mothership palettes. So, like, one of my, like, Pat McGrath babies I'd really like to put in here. So, I'm thinking which one might be good for summer or different from what's already in here. Maybe that would be actually one of these. I want one Pat McGrath in my rotation always. So I'm kind of leaning between this one here or this one here. These are really big. And they're like, yeah, I think I might want that one there. So yeah, I think I really want this one, to bring this one in addition to what we selected. Because you guys know I love variety and I want to get use out of my big palettes. So that was the goal of this whole project. And the app was going to be something that would help me do that. But it doesn't have to be the end-all be-all. That would go ahead and default to be the way that I chose them. And so there's a plane. Hold on just a second. Okay, sorry, that was crazy. So I don't know if like my house is like located on a new flight pattern or what, but like you guys kind of have seen recently there have been some like interruptions. So I apologize for that. I'm not sure like where that came from or why, but always seems like when I'm filming, like all the little noises will start, or maybe it's just like I recognize them and I don't know. But I'm gonna do like a little bit of a get ready with me now. With my palettes, I kind of want to use this sultry one today, and yeah, have some fun, catch up with you guys. It's been a pretty eventful, well, I guess that's the word I would use, week. Crazy story is that like most recently I have been kind of not as productive here on the channel. Well, maybe it is the same because I am still relatively like sticking to at least one video a week. But most recently, I had to deal, and I'm still dealing actually, with a bit of an issue with some check fraud, which is crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the e.l.f. Halo Glow. Get that kind of slathered all over and get some color in to my base. Yeah, so like I know like most people do like the whole digital currency. I'm a bit old-fashioned in that I still do like some paper copies of things. And so there were certain things that had been mailed out, like pay bills and things like that, that I received like a notification like, oh, you know, where's your payment? And I'm kind of like, well, you guys, I already sent it. The check has been cashed, you know. And it turns out that, yeah, the check was cashed, but not by whom I sent it to. And it's like crazy to me to think like I ended up kind of just going through and being vigilant about tracking things, and I found there were like 2 other checks that it was just crazy had also gone through, and the same individual had cashed them, which is like so weird to me because, you know, like if you make out, say, like a check to like an entity like say like a car payment, for instance, a company, like just the fact that like a single person could potentially like cash that check and take on the identity of that company was just like baffling to me, let alone 3 times. So that has been quite the adventure. More like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Currently I'm doing the NYX brow gel here for a quick easy brow, and so that's kind of where I have been focused mentally, just getting things taken care of, undoing, redoing, reestablishing, blah blah blah, etc., kind of boring. I'm gonna go ahead now and do like a bit of shadow, so I'm gonna use the sultry that we selected. And I think for a base, I'm gonna go in with this shade here called Fresh, and we'll just put that all over the lid as like a nice little base. And yeah, voila. I know the ABH formula has been one that some are challenged by. I'm gonna go ahead now and go in with Twig, so this like kind of medium brown shade, just in the first third of the eye. Yeah, because it is kind of a powdery formula, and I know for that reason my daughter did not enjoy her ABH palettes as much. I, on the other hand, I got used to kind of working with them, and so I haven't minded it as much. Next, I'm going to go in with this corally shade here and do that on the outer bit of the eye here for some color as we head into summer. Yeah, so it's just like baffling to me, like how, you know, those kinds of issues are like things that you see are pretty rampant these days. But the fact that somebody could do it like 3 times, and it's like interesting how it happened, the way that they're doing this. So yeah, so there's like this huge investigation, and they have to figure out like where this was coming from, where it went to, all of that. And so yeah, that's what's going on. Now I'm just taking some of this pearly shade here across the center, and there is my eye look for today. Okay, might darken up a little bit with the dark brown shade here, so I use the coral, the pearly, the medium brown, and now we're doing this dark brown along the outside bit to kind of give some definition here. And that is that there. And put some also along the lower lash line. And then let's do this is my Pat McGrath eyeliner. Here, the liquid eyeliner. Love this stuff. So good. And it is one of my pan projects. So that is nice. I'm really excited about the usage that we have been seeing in my collection. That's what my endeavor was. And I was able to reach one of, like, before all this craziness happened, one of the financial goals that I sought out to achieve this year. And so you guys did see in my last video, I did treat myself a bit to the Tarte kit, though a lot of those things are not in my collection currently, but you will see this blush is. This blush is, and I will be using her today, and I am excited about that. So let's get her. Actually, first let's do a bit of bronzer. And do the Chanel cream bronzer. And this is nice to kind of like reset the mood and like refocus on more positive things. When something like that happens, you kind of just like, there's this like vulnerability that you kind of like feel, and it's like, it's an uncomfortable feeling, especially if you do, if you are kind of like a planner like me. So it definitely took me aback and whatnot, but I am on the other side of that now. Happy to be just kind of waiting now. Well, not happy, but kind of waiting now for them to figure things out. Here is the Tarte, that blush. I'm not sure what that is. That blush that I got in my kit. There's something on her, so let me get rid of that right now. Okay. Alright, that's a really dense brush. I probably should not have used that brush. Is this gonna be something I'll regret? Let's see. Ooh, she packed a punch, didn't she? But that's fun. Let's have fun. I've missed you guys. I miss like playing with you guys and talking with you guys. It's nice to do a little bit of a lighthearted video. Oh yeah, and then before that, like, it was kind of sad that my daughter was sick, so I was kind of focused on that as well. And so like things, I'm kind of like, I'm waiting for things to be on the up and up now. Let's go to the benefit on the lower here, and then we'll do some mascara and probably some powder and be done. So we got the Tartelette doing. You guys saw me wanting to try out. I've really been enjoying this mascara a lot. This is still my little sample one that I wanted to work through. So yeah, she's pretty. She's really pretty. I like her. Yeah, so I know next I will be filming a thrift store finds. I picked up a couple of items. I gave myself a budget of like 20 bucks and I found a couple of items I think you guys will kind of laugh and think are cute. I hope so, but I am very keen on them. So that is going to be what comes up next. In fact, I might just go straight into that after stopping this one. Excuse me. Let's see. And then let's go ahead. I have this Fenty sitting on my vanity. The Fenty highlighter. Why don't we go ahead and see what this looks like and try it. Not sure what shade this is. It'll be a surprise to you and to me. Let's see. Oh, that's very purple. Let's not do that highlighter today. Let's pick something else. Why don't we go for just put that Odin's Eye away because I'll be getting the Fenties. Let's go for Fenty. Let's go for summer. Let's go for let's see what's it's a green. Let's go for let's do this True and Luscious Lucky Glow palette. I don't think we've used this recently. She's super pretty. I think we can enjoy her. Yeah, she's gorgeous. Got her in FabFitFun. I'm gonna go with I'll just do a little bit of each. Just kind of, yeah. So we'll do that there. Ooh, yeah, that was a lot. Let's blend it in. Okay. And then we'll do some powder. And a little bit of a lip. Let's go for this Tarte one. Here, this little cutie. Yes, super moisturizing. Love that. And then let's get some powder on here to kind of set things. I'm gonna do some of my CoverGirl I have over here in this little container here. That feels so good on the lips. Oh my gosh, love those. Maricosia. I'll cut back on the shine a little. That was not intentional with the highlighter. The other one is a good shine. This other shine we're gonna get rid of here. So that was, you'll kind of see that this was a little bit of makeup surgery that I did. So yeah, okay, so I think that is it for today's look. Well, my collar, you guys should have told me my collar was kind of messed up, but it's PJs, doesn't really matter, right? Okay, so let's see, let's be done with that, and then I will see you guys probably in a couple of minutes doing my thrift store finds. So thank you for hanging out with me, and I hope that you are having a great weekend. See you soon. Bye bye.